Oh, I'm talking with Nate Know It All on the live stream. He was live streaming Backlash, and we're just having fun. We're talking about Rhea Ripley, and I don't know what the conversation. He was like, "Oh yeah, I would bank her. She's rich. Oh, I'm gonna be living the good life, living in the mansion. I don't have to work." He's like, I would. He said he would fold her origami because he calls her Pizza Steve, right? So Nate calls her Rhea Ripley Pizza Steve because she's triangular because of her big shoulder. She's like a pizza slice. She's like a triangle, right? So he's like, yeah, I would bank her Pizza Steve. I would fold her origami, bro. And I'm like, well, when you put it that way, it's like, yeah, guys would bang Rhea Ripley so they don't have to work. They don't have to work anymore. Escape the 9 to 5, right? It's like, it's a good point. She could be worse. She's not like 50-year-old with the dry lips, with the, disgusting and hanging and shit. Hopefully she's not hanging yet, right? 29, gonna be 30 in a few months. Gonna be 30. Hopefully not hanging yet, right? Oh man. And I'm like, yeah, you would. When we think about Rhea Ripley, we're not thinking like, oh man, I love her, I'm enamored with her. She's just so cute and hot and beautiful, and as a person, she's just beautiful. No, we're just like, okay, this lady, she's got money. This lady can help me fulfill my dream of not having to work ever again, right? Because I gotta tell you, man, like, can we cut the train shit, bro? Jeez. Train noise. Amazing. Like, just getting here, just like getting in my SUV, like getting here. We're on the river now again. It's like less than a 5-minute drive, okay? Definitely. And I'm already pissed off thinking about using my knife, and I go because like the way is it's like a one-way street, and again some asshole with some old Mercedes wagon like from like the 90s, and he's driving slow, and I reach him, and he's just like driving with what 20 kilometers an hour, and just like casually takes a right turn without a turn signal. I honk at him like fuck you. And I would genuinely like, if he came to like have a piece of me, I would genuinely like tear him apart. Okay, I'm gonna go primal. It's like the thought of me working with Bulgarian retards makes my blood boil. Like dude. Luckily, I'm already in this situation. My wife is richer than me, okay? So I can afford kinda not to work. So I already have the better than the Rhea Ripley experience, okay? And without the BPD, without the rolling her eyes at me and being bitchy all day. And some fangirls are gonna say, Kira, what makes you think you deserve that? You don't deserve Rhea Ripley if your wife is even richer and prettier. It's like, okay, when is the last time Buddy Matthews actually rubbed your feet? when is the last time he hand cooked you a meal or rubbed your feet or some kind of other service that men don't like doing? Like, when is the last time? Oh yeah, I'm not good enough for Rhea Ripley, bro. Sure, okay, cool. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna try to keep it like a funny, positive video, but we do gotta address some problems. Well, like I told you, you go for a 5-minute drive. I wake up and I'm like, I wanna go talk to my boys at the river. Just wake up. Let me get away from the Bulgarians because some idiot is gonna drill again, make noise. So you wake up. You don't want to stay at home. You don't even want to stay at home. You're just like, I wake up. Let me immediately get away from the Bulgarians. Let me just get some distance. You get in the car. Easy 5-minute drive. Some asshole is like driving slow. And he sees you and he's like driving slow in front of it. It's like, fuck you. You're not even going to use a turn signal. You're not going to you're driving with 20. Like, fuck you. Like the minute there is a one-way street where you can get around him, and they will go out of their way to just drive slowly with 20 kilometers an hour, then it's like, you know what, Lucifer, make their children sick. Not my father. I'm talking about the families. These freaks outside of my family. Okay, not my father. I'm talking about outside of my family, Bulgarian retards. Okay, and I'm like, I don't hope, I actually curse them. I give them cancer, give them all the horrible things you can think of, divorce, no job, make them sell their apartment, make them live on just fuck them up. And I'm not joking. This is not some funny joke. I'm trying to be edgy. I am telling you 100% serious. I am beyond had it. Okay, when we joke and we say Rhea Ripley has had it with me, she can't, she's sick of my bullshit. I have had it, but it's not a funny joke. I have had it, and at this point, I am just if I find where my old manager or where my old boss have a house, I would go at night. I absolutely do not give a shit. If you have children, if you have babies, I would drive to your house at 3 a.m. break your windows. That's the minimum. That's a hello. Somebody's thinking about you. Hello. And in the past, I would make the mistake of being vocal, showing how I feel, showing you're pissing me off, I'm gonna come talk to you, not cool. I have become Dexter from the TV show Dexter. I have become by the way, I am recording this video while charging this phone with my lithium. It's connected to the phone right now. I'm using the lithium charger, which works. Hey, it works, man. It's a lithium jumper, so it's made to start cars. It's got enough juice, okay, to keep my phone above 30%. Man, you decide to take your t-shirt off for 1 day and it's immediately cold. There's all of a sudden the sun is hidden. Sheesh, man. Let me put my phone here. River is beautiful. And my hand is getting tired from holding the jumper. I know what you're gonna ask me. Kiro, did you remember to hide your license plate number? Yes. I remember it. As you can see, hidden. Okay. Somebody wanna come talk to me, wanna ask me something. It's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. Oh man, my arm. I wanna do some push-ups. I gotta get some groceries and I gotta do some push-ups, bro. And a drink. And it's time for a drink. So, what I learned is the dumber normies are. Be like Dexter. Like nowadays, I am like Dexter. The only people who hear my real self is you. It has always been you, Master Wayne. It has always been you, Master Wayne. Master Wayne, when I was in Casablanca. I'm gonna tell Nate Know-It-All. I'm gonna say, Master Wayne, I just wish when I'm drinking my coffee in Casablanca that I would see you and Miss Ripley across the table, and I would just give you a little nod with the coffee. Happy that you have hooked up with a rich chick, which will probably drive you insane, okay? Because he thinks it's gonna be cool. And I gotta tell you, like, being married to a rich chick is like 95% of my like sexual fantasies, right? It's like it's normal. What do you expect? Like, what do you actually expect, right? It's gonna be like, I'm either in a mansion or I am like working and she hooks me with a good job and I don't have to do anything, and we're just doing like sex stuff all day. And but I kind of already have that because like I'm not working right now, and now when I become a freelance car electrician, I'm gonna become a freelance car electrician. It's kind of not gonna be like the sexual fantasy anymore because my wife isn't gonna be feeding me anymore, right? But you know, we can pretend that I'm a struggling car electrician, probably the only known, apart from my family of course, the only known idiot in Bulgaria that can actually fix electronics on cars, right? There's like 4 or 5 other guys in the whole country, and I'm struggling. I can't find clients even though people would line up. The goy, I'm sorry, excuse me, the retards are gonna line up, 2 weeks of clients. But I'm a struggling car electrician, and my wife, oh, I gotta have a I wonder if Rhea Ripley ever gets uppity with Buddy Matthews when he was like crippled, he can't even walk, right? After the hospital, he can't even walk. They put some injections in his knees, and she's like, Buddy, you're a fucking cripple now. I'm the one feeding you. I'm the one bringing money in the house. You're gonna do what I say. Judging by the fact that he was in a Las Vegas casino, joking how he's supporting his wife while feeding coins into a slot machine, I don't think he's getting like femdomed enough. I don't think she's like being. That's her problem. She's not being rough, okay? Ontiria, very forgiving, very nice. We climb on top of her head, okay? We're like, oh, today we're gonna kidnap you. She's like, very funny, you guys. You know, she's afraid to speak up. She can't say, hey, shut up, you asshole. bully the autistic rich woman, right? They're jealous of me, I'm rich. They're jealous of me and I got Tim Tams, and they're jealous of me. These fucking poor assholes. Poor Bulgarian Russian assholes. I am, for your information, I'm not Russian. I think we have like Greek. I think we got some Greek and some Slavic. Hopefully, we're more on the Greek side. So I can say that I'm just like Leonidas, right? I just gotta grow a beard. For your information, OTD, I'm not Russian. I'm actually Greek. Look at my hair. I'm actually Thracian. That's how you can lie on your CV if you're... When I'm Bulgarian, when I'm like Slavic, and I'm like, you know, they ask for your ethnicity so they can like, right? They ask for your ethnicity when you apply for a job, and I'm like Thracian. Ethnicity other, Thracian. Yeah, right. Yeah, my Slavic mug. My Slavic mug. I'm Thracian. I'm Thracian. Now, what else was I saying? Let me hold the camera like this. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Dude, going outside in Bulgaria, even like for a 5-minute drive, like you can already just, you know, just waiting to get into like a fight that's like somebody like where I gotta kill somebody. Like you can't just go out for 5 minutes. Somebody like is gonna drive with like super slow on purpose, and you're gonna like, you know, you get behind him, the guy can't even like accelerate it, like even a little, even like a courtesy, like, oh shit, I'm being an asshole, you know. It's like, no, they are, if they can bully you, if they can rape you, if they can be bigger than you, they would absolutely just be like, do anything they can to you, right? And you just gotta be the guy with a knife, just like in the middle of nowhere, ready to do anything. Like that is the whole thing, man. And you see that, which one was it, the yellow flower, or was it the... I think it was the yellow flower. There is a yellow flower behind me. That yellow flower, or was it the red ones? Or is it the red flowers? Where are they? There they are. So I think the yellow flower was studied for the properties to cure the K word. Okay, and it's just growing around, bro. It's just growing around, bro. Right? Let me unplug that because I'm tired of holding this battery, man. Seriously. So the yellow flower behind me studied for the properties to cure the K word. Okay, and it's like it just growing around, and I don't want to help these Bulgarian fucking retards. Okay, I hope their children die of cancer. Like, I seriously, I don't just hope, I say it. Okay. Oh man. Anyway, let's keep the video funny. Let's keep the video funny, you guys. Oh, what was I talking about? was I talking about? Rhea Ripley and the femdom. So when I become a car electrician, I'm gonna be like making money, right? So my fellow YouTuber, my friend Nate Know-It-All, he's like, he would totally bang Rhea Ripley. He calls her Pizza Steve. And I'm like, let me show her. I'm like, he's like, you got a direct line to Rhea Ripley. Tell her I would bang her. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I get on Twitter. I'm sure she's watching this video. I know she's a sex pest. Okay, she's watching everything. She's listening. She's like the CIA, right? Like the NSA. On TV is like the NSA. She's listening. She's huffing and puffing. She's remembering things. So she's holding grudges, right? Who's talking about me? What are they saying? Who's talking about me? You better be simping, saying only good things. Don't try to insinuate that you as a man might be too better for me. Well, if we gotta give her a compliment, I would say like, Ontiria, you are hanging very good. You're not hanging. You're still tight. You're still tight for your age, right? The body is still tight. It's not hanging for her age, okay? Her ears are hanging a little, but she can probably fix that, right? But her body, it's not like hanging tits like fucking Stephanie McMahon. Fucking hanging tits are just separated. She's just fucking hanging around. It's like, that's not okay. That's not okay. We know Stephanie McMahon got like implants when she was like back in the 90s. It's like, Daddy, I'm gonna get implants. I'm gonna have big boobs. And they're just like there's nothing in the middle. There's nothing in the middle, just like two boobs, but they're like really like separated. Just like, they're just hanging apart. And she's got nothing in the middle. And if you see her when she pushes her tits, right? When women walk around with cleavage, right? And that's why teenagers, young 20 guys are like easily fooled. They see some woman with a tank top. She's got some cleavage. They're like, oh, that girl is so... It's like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Take a look at her when she's actually naked, okay? Take a look at her when there's no pusher bra, there's no keeping them together, squeezing the boobs together. Because when you look at Stephanie McMahon, her tits are like pushed together, right? You're going to, oh man, she's got big tits. Oh, and it's like, okay. Show her naked, she looks like fucking... First of all, she looks like mentally ill. Like, when we make fun of Rhea Ripley, Stephanie McMahon looks like she's like demonically possessed. She's like, she's like fucking... It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, right? What the fuck is wrong with you? Stephanie McMahon, fucking demonic ass smile. But yeah, like, what if Nate Know-It-All gets married to Rhea Ripley, and now he got a tolerate. He thinks it's gonna be good. You just gotta have sex with her once a week, and then you can play video games and run around the backyard. Buddy Matthews said the same thing. Buddy Matthews was thinking the same thing, right? And And look how he happy. Does he look happy to you now? Right? So you think, oh, I'm just gonna have sex with her once a week, and then I can just like do everything I want. You can work out, write books, work on projects. Auntie is gonna sponsor your apps and stuff, right? Right? And then she starts bitching. She starts being needy. She starts walking around with her tits hanging out, and her tits are hanging out, and she's walking around. Her tits are hanging out, and it starts to become like your body is fucking tattooed. Your body's covered in tattoos. She's got a fucking dagger. She's got a tattoo of a dagger next to her ear. So now she's got face tattoos. Now she's 6'9", right? And it's like, what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you, huh? What are we gonna do with you? And you know what's fucking worse? Like on Twitter, I make some Rhea Ripley jokes, acting like a psychopath as always. Oh, I'm gonna take Ontario away. We're gonna take her. And some woman, it's like, I'm security. This man is mentally ill, And I'm like, lady, here's a recipe because you have dogs and cats. Here's a recipe on how they don't. So they don't get like kidney problems. Like here's how you simmer like 2 drumsticks in some water for 1 or 2 hours. Then you gotta rapidly cool them, and you like freeze them as cubes, and you have like a broth that can help your animals don't get kidney problems, right? Cats and dogs. And she's got like another post. She's this guy is dangerous. He's crazy. I'm like, here's the full recipe, like I'm showing you the herbs, right? You can actually help your pets, right? It's a train. And so as I was saying, after like giving her like 2 recipes, just like I just like fucking with people, so like I'm not gonna like defend myself or like be mean to her back. So she comes, she's like, you're mentally ill. You're a psychopath. You're mentally ill. And I'm like, hey lady, how you doing? Here's a broth recipe so your pets don't get any kidney problems, for you, for free. And her response is, after saying this, I'm calling the FBI. I reported you today. That's her response. And I'm like, you see why American women, like, there is no point in being nice to them. Like, you can give them like $1 million and they would still spit in your face. Like, they are mentally ill. When, like, imagine like a woman comes here, right? She's like, why have you parked on the grass? Why have you parked? And I'm like, hey lady, here's like a recipe on how to cure like the K word, your child. Here's a recipe, like nobody knows about this. You can actually save the life of your child. And she's like, I'm calling the police on you. And I'm like, wait lady, here's a gold bar. Here's like a philosopher's stone. You can actually transmute metals into gold. Here's a little machine that you can use to make gold at home, and you can never have to work again. She's like, I'm gonna call the police on you. And it's like, excuse me, why are you mentally ill? I thought I was a crazy guy. Excuse me, why are you mentally ill? Why? And it's like there is no helping these people. They are truly like mentally like, we can joke, we can act like psychopaths, we can make jokes about taking Rhea Ripley, we can act crazy, but in the end, you take a look around and you see that these normies around you, they are in fact mentally ill, right? If I get into some kind of an argument with you, let's say we're online, I disagree with something you said, and I'm like, hey man, I disagree with you. And you go like, hey man, here's a recipe on how your cats won't get kidney problems. And my reaction would be like, oh shit, like, what is that? Oh shit. So hey, you know about herbs? So I damn. No, that's pretty cool, man. Right? That's how I would react, right? That's how I would react. How would you react if you see me like making like creepy Rhea Ripley jokes on Twitter and you're like, hey kiddo, you're crazy, what the fuck, man? And I was like, hey man, here's a recipe how to make sure your cats don't get like kidney problems. It's like, how would you react to me? And where's my knife? When a Bulgarian passes nearby, I always make sure I have a knife. So like, how would you react, right? How would you react? And with it's like, yeah, I'm sure you would react like, hey, kiddo, what is this, man? Damn, what are we talking about? What is this, And with these norms, like another guy comes in the conversation on Twitter. He's like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, this is a recipe for curing cats so they don't have problems. That's his first reaction. That's how he starts a conversation. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like, okay, excuse me for giving you a recipe so your cats don't die from kidney problems, which happens a lot, by the way. So you can be like giving like free recipes and just like, hey, here's a just like give people free recipes and they're like, what is wrong with you? Excuse me, what is wrong with you? You are, these freaks, they are mentally ill, not you, them. Sorry. These freaks are mentally ill. There is no, I think that is like like a good indicator to see if somebody is mentally ill, if somebody is like worth talking to, right? If you're gonna waste time and energy talking to that person, let's see if he's mentally ill, if he's even worth your time, your energy. Let's see if somebody's mentally ill. So, like, let's say you have like, you print my recipe on how to like cure cats so they don't have kidney problems, and somebody on the street or online, somebody's like has a problem with you. Say, hey man, I have a problem, and you're like, hey, look at this. This is a recipe. You can actually cure your animals so they're healthy, so they live a long life. What do you think about it? And he's going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you? it's like, yeah, there is nothing more to say. You are, not you, I'm sorry. These freaks are mentally ill. And I mean, look at them. These retards are working on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure they're working on a Sunday. So you live around retarded morons who are obsessed with like working 6 days a week, enslaving themselves like, I'm gonna buy an apartment. I'm gonna be a grown-ass man, damn it. I'm gonna buy an apartment, damn it. I'm gonna be a grown-ass, a serious man, damn it. I'm gonna buy an apartment, damn it. It's like, yeah, I am also gonna like run a course or get like to become like a car electrician. But like, you don't have to buy an apartment, you can buy a house. Actually, it's more viable to buy like a plot of land. Just like either get some cheap rent place or like live in a caravan and just like buy a plot of land for the future so you can like build like a cottage or something. You're like, I'm gonna go $300,000 in debt to buy an apartment. I'm gonna be close to this job that's gonna replace me with an Indian tomorrow. I better enslave myself to payments for the next 20 years. 20 years. Better enslave myself so that this job that's gonna replace me with an Indian next year, right? It's fucking hilarious, man. It really is how mentally ill these fucks are, like seriously. And it's not like that on YouTube. Like sometimes you get like mentally ill fucks, but it's not like that. But on Twitter, oh man, on Twitter, all the mentally ill fucks are the normies. Just the mentally ill normies are on Twitter, bro. Like seriously. There is a like I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like seriously, when somebody has a problem with you and you're like extending like an olive branch, you're like, hey, nice to meet you. Let me say something to help you. Let me be nice. I see that you're immediately like being mean to me. I see that you're immediately like coming off like hating on me. Like your first sentence is some kind of an insult, somehow judging me, being mean to me. But hey, how are you doing? Let me be nice to you. And they're like, they're just like, what is wrong with you? I'm gonna call the police. And it's like, yeah, that is mental illness. 100 fucking 0. Fucking hell. I'm getting sweaty. I am getting sweaty, bro. The sun is baking me. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you today. I got some chores to do. I got some car relays so we can actually play mechanics. So I'm gonna be doing my own little I gotta practice to be a car electrician. So I'm gonna unplug all my relays and just like clean the sockets, use some electronics cleaner, use some spray, and I'm just gonna see which relays even want to come out, and I'm gonna try to clean like the sockets and record what type of relays they are so I can like buy new ones. I'm gonna try to find the Bosch ones maybe, right? And that's just gonna practice my skills so I can get like a good job working for myself. And you can tell people to fuck off. When you work for yourself, when you're a specialist, you can tell people to fuck off, man. Like, seriously, you don't have a boss. Nobody's gonna lie. I don't like how you're treating me. Bye. You're gonna hold the tone with me. Bye. You wanna get physical? I have a knife. Try me. Try me. Anyway, forearms are still okay. Yeah, I gotta do some push-ups today, so I'm gonna play with my relays, which is actually an exercise in grip strength, finger grip strength. Frankly, a whole body workout, if you ask me. And I'm gonna do some push-ups. I don't wanna take too much of your time today, guys. So hopefully we had a fun chat. Have an amazing day.